Yes,
So,
it's a funny one as far as like, and the reason I was so deliberately avoiding sort of particular controversial, not topics, but like statements, was because I don't think they would sue me. I don't think they'd come after me legally, but there's always a chance that someone will. And reading through the comments, there are people that are very angry about this. There are people that don't trust the media in any sense of the word. And I don't trust them, and I've never trusted the mainstream media. And the reason I don't trust them, and I've said this before on the podcast and in videos, is like, I learned early on, my old man always said to me, don't believe everything you read. And you hear that a lot. But when he was working in the NRL Players Association, he ran that for a number of years and brought that off the ground and actually gave the players a voice in the NRL, which was great. And he had people on a certain side of the media printing stories about him that were just absolutely unfounded and untrue. And that's how I sort of started to get this notion of the media is full of shit. And then when I sort of got started, people talking shit about me in the media, the thing about the Jew thing, and other things that have happened, it sort of gives you this idea of, okay, you literally can't trust a thing people are saying. But you find that so many people are so deep in conspiracies, not just about the Pell thing, not just about the current virus that we can't name because this will get demonetized, not just about any other sort of thing that's happening in the world. People are so balls deep in conspiracies that often they just can't accept that anything could possibly actually be true. And it's important to think that conspiracies can be real because it's been proven time and time again that conspiracies can happen. But not everything has to be a conspiracy. You can't say that everything is, because then you lose all credibility.
yeah, I think there's so many levels to the media, and it's kind of like when you realize that it's all just fake, it's kind of like it starts off when you realize like Santa's not real, Easter Bunny's not real. That's the same way I feel about the media. Is like it's just people writing what they want to write. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to. Everyone's got an agenda, yeah. You know what I mean? And the same thing can happen, and the media can report on it two different ways to decide whether we want to make this guy a villain or a hero.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even like, and like not as deep as conspiracies, but like, and I just find it, and as you know, the more like we even make videos, we realize how fake every single thing you see on TV is, which is all connected to the media. Like even like I watched Louis C.K.'s special.
Yep.
And I loved it. I thought it was quite good. But even all stand-up specials, this is what I never realized. Every single one, you know, they put in a lot of laugh tracks.
Really?
Yeah, bro, this will blow your fucking mind. Look at Louis C.K.'s special. Okay, it's not just they put in laugh tracks, they sort of pump up when the laughs happen and then they slide some underneath the original laugh. So it seems like they're getting bigger laughs than they're getting. And you can see it, especially on Louis C.K.'s, is when they flick back to the audience is often just sitting there like this, or they're like chuckling a bit, but it's not the same response as what the laughs are getting. And it's just like, holy fuck, that is just fake. And that's the same with the media when you realize they're just people who want to write whatever they want to write. Everyone's got a fucking agenda. Did your copy just come?
Hey, this is brought to you by Cafe Lombardi, the best coffee roasters and one of the sponsors of the show. Go and check them out. I'll put their link down below. They send you the best coffee to your door and delivered straight to you. That wasn't Mrs. Butterfield. That was actually Cafe Lombardi. They delivered.
That was Grandma
Hey,
Lombardi from Italy.
Mrs. Lombardi.
Mr. Lombardi.
She had a mask on, so it's all right.
Ciao, tutto bene? You want your coffee? It's Miss Lombardi.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
We're very good at we are very cultured people.
So we were.
So what else?
Sorry.
So yeah, what I was going to say is like because it was like I like watch a lot of sports and listen to a lot of sports. Okay, and so this is just like simple media. This isn't like deep conspiracies yet, but it's like so LeBron James, yeah, he's easily the most loved and criticized athlete in the last 9 years. He'll do the same thing in a game. He will let's say he passes it to his teammate with the game's on the line. Teammate gets the winning shot. One journalist will be like, that is the right basketball play. That's an unselfish guy. That's a perfect basketball play. The other one will be like, he needs to take that on himself. He's a coward. He blah, blah, blah. He's supposed to be the best player in the world. And it's like, everything that the Daily Mail, every fucking newspaper post is an agenda. What does the editor want that spin on that topic to be?
Yes. And it's not just the editor, it's the owner often.
Often the owner,
And unfortunately in Australia right now, there's a particular person that owns most of the newspapers.